This is where we do it. Sorry. Hello, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Natalie Megan, and this is Weirdo Book Club. Today, I thought it would be kind of fun, little side quest video for you to show you the books that all you lovely little weirdos sent me for my birthday. And you guys really liked Petunia in my last video, so I thought she could help me out with this one. Don't you fall now. So far, 15 books have been delivered to my house, which is extreme. You guys, every single time a book shows up, I fight the urge to cry. I'm trying to save it all up for one big cry. Hopefully not in public like this. But I have these beautiful books. Not one of them is an SMP imprint, so I get to tell you about them. Some of them I've read, some of them I haven't. I'm not going to spoil anything. I'm just going to kind of give you an overview, tell you why I picked it, and thank the people who sent them. Okay, Petunia, come on down. Oh, and I'm rearranging my artwork, as you can probably tell, so just ignore this big blank spot up here. First up, Kelsey sent me Eileen by Ottessa Moshfegh, which I've never read anything by Ottessa Moshfegh. So Eileen is our main character, and she seems a little bogged down with life, aren't we all? She escapes to the big city to try to outrun her problems, but ends up finding more, wouldn't you believe it? She's kind of bitter and self-loathing and cynical from what I can tell, and she meets this ray of sunshine named Rebecca St. John, and they strike up a friendship that leads to chaos and crime. And this was apparently her debut novel, so what a great place to start. I can't wait. Thank you so much for sending me this, Kelsey. You may know Hannah from me name dropping her every so often. She is the other half of Weirdo Book Club. She's the book club end and my best friend. And she sent me The Woman in Black by Susan Hill. I read this last year because she recommended it to me, and I loved it. It is a ghost story, shocking I'm sure. A man is telling this ghost story in the format of diary entries. And I love a diary entry. It's very creepy and atmospheric and gothic, and I love it. So thanks to Hannah. Next up, my friend Amy sent me Whisper Down the Lane by McLeod Chapman. Y'all know I love. I'll say love. I love Clay McLeod Chapman's books. I've read Ghost Eaters. Of course, that's my favorite. I've read that several times now. And I read What Kind of Mother, which was good. Not as great as Ghost Eaters, in my opinion. I haven't read this one yet, but I am excited to. It sounds very satanic panicky. I love Satan, and I constantly panic, so this should be lots of fun. Thank you so much to Amy for sending me this. Okay, the next one came from my friend Kit. She actually bought me 2 books on this list, but this was the first one. Small Town Big Magic by Hazel Beck. So apparently it's a witchy little rom-com about a bookstore owner who is trying to revitalize this small Midwestern town that they live in. I don't remember where I heard about this book or who recommended it to me, but I was intrigued enough to add it to my list. Plus it's so cute and I love a witchy story. So thanks, Kit. I can't wait to read this. So the next 3 books were gifts from my friend Jessie. She texted me and told me that she bought me 3 books and she picked them all based on their covers. They all have flowers on them, and if you know Jessie, you know that she is basically sunshine in human form, so this is not shocking to me. The first one is In the Shadow Garden by Liz Parker. It follows 3 generations of witchy people in Kentucky, and they're uncovering mysteries and figuring out where their magic went wrong and all of this stuff. I don't know how I came across this one either, but it's really pretty. I love a witchy story, and I can't wait to read this one. Next up is Dark and Shallow Lies by Ginny Sain. This is a YA fantasy mystery of some sorts. This is another one that I don't know how it got on my list or who recommended it to me, but it's so pretty. Why wouldn't I add it? Teen girl that disappears from her small town deep in Louisiana in the bayou where magic festers below the swamp's surface. It's supernatural, thrilling, suspenseful. I'm excited. And next up we have If We Were Villains by ML Rio. I've already read this one and it is a little bit smarter than I am, which is why I wanted the physical copy so that I could read it again and annotate and hopefully get smarter as I go. It's dark academia and it follows a group of kids at this really prestigious theater arts college, I believe. I read this over a year ago, so give me a break. But mainly it's told in memory form by the main character Oliver on his release date from jail when the detective who put him there comes to get the real story of what happened. It's very good. I just know when something is above my pay grade, and this else was, but it was good enough for me to keep trying. Never give up on your dreams. Thank you for my beautiful flowery books, Jessie. I love them. Next up, from my pal Brittany, she's also in Weirdo Book Club, The Very Secret Society of Irregular Witches. I hear about this from everyone and I never hear anything bad, which has me very nervous, but also curious enough to have wanted to read it forever. And now I can. I was so excited. Another little romantasy with witches. I mean, is this who I am now? But it's apparently a warm and wholesome, uplifting little story about an isolated witch whose opportunity to embrace a quirky new family and a new love will change the course of her life. It sounds really fun. And like I said, I've only heard good things about it. Everybody that I've ever talked to that's read this book has loved it. And so I have really high hopes. I hope they don't come crumbling around me. Am I okay? Next up, we have Lady Killers by Tori Telfer. My friend and fellow bookish content creator Heather sent me this. It is a nonfiction about 13 female serial killers over the course of time. I actually already started this one. Started it last night. And so far, I'm really liking it. Heather also included this little sticker that says perpetual screaming and has a possum in honor of you, Petunia. How sweet. I really like the way that this is written and the vantage point that it's coming from, because it's not sensationalizing or sugarcoating or downplaying the crimes of these women. It's really just telling us the story of these women and the fact that women are capable of extreme violence too. And not just because of lust or being wronged or in a reactionary way. I don't know. I'm really liking it so far. So thank you, Heather. My friend Kat, I've known her for a while now. She sent me a couple, but the first one was the first book in the Ice Planet Barbarians series. I've read this and I liked it. It was fun. And I thought that the author did a good job of writing an alien romance story that's pretty outlandish, but she didn't try hard to be anything she wasn't. She didn't take herself too seriously, and it was pretty funny. Honestly, I love a witty writer that understands what they're about. And so I really like this book, and I can't wait to read it again and maybe even read on in the series now that I have Kindle Unlimited. I think they're on there. Don't quote me on that. I'm not sure. Thank you for that, Kat. My brother-in-law, my sweet angel brother-in-law, Tyler, sent me Clown in the Cornfield. My book club read this not last year, but the year before for Halloween. It's very slasher movie. There's a clown. There's a cornfield. I mean, there's really not a lot left to the imagination with a title like that. And it was really fun. It was a good time. So thank you, Tyler. The second book from my friend Kit, who is constantly doing the most, is Reckon Order by Hannah Tennant-Moore. Again, I don't remember putting this on my list. So let's figure out what it's about together. Who wants to bet it's witches? Apparently, that was where I was. Oh, Purposefully aimless, self-destructive, and impulsively in and out of love, Elsie is a young woman who feels lost. She's lost. She's in a tumultuous relationship, stuck in a dead-end job, and has a relentless, sharp intelligence that's at odds with many of her bad decisions. Sure. When her initial attempts to improve her life go awry, Elsie decides that a dramatic change is the only solution. While traveling through Paris and Sri Lanka, Elsie meets people who challenge and provoke her, but ultimately she must come face to face with herself. Reckon Order is a stirring debut novel that, in mirroring one young woman's dizzying quest for answers, illuminates the important questions that drive us all. So it sounds like a contemporary fiction. And I, again, no clue who recommended this to me, but look how pretty it is. I feel pretty good about it. Thank you, Kit. The last books are giant, so forgive me. The first one, my friend Adrian took me to the bookstore and bought this for me. It is Black Sheep by Rachel Harrison. Rachel Harrison is an author that I've been meaning to try out for a while now. I thought I was going to start with Cackle, but I was standing in the bookstore and I was holding Cackle and I was holding this. And then I realized that even if I don't like this book, I will still have a pink book in my possession. So I picked this one. Thank you for taking me shopping, Adrian, and I can't wait to tell you if I like this or not. And remember earlier I said my friend Kat sent me more than one book. Well, volume 1 and 2 of Lore Olympus. I love Lore Olympus. So if you weren't on Tumblr the way I used to be, Lore Olympus started out as like an e-comic series, and I found it on Tumblr. I think I've read everything that's been released so far on the online comics, but it is a Hades and Persephone retelling, and it's gorgeous. Hold on. Like, beautiful artwork. The artist is Used Band-Aid on Instagram, and they're really cute and poignant and well done, and like the story is good and the artwork is good, which is very difficult to do. They're just all so beautiful. I cannot imagine how much work this takes. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. Gorgeous, gorgeous girls read Lore Olympus. Cute. It's just so cute and charming. Thank you so much for these, Kat. They're all so beautiful, and I really hope I like all of them. I think I will. I really do. The ones that I haven't read, I have such high hopes for, so we'll see. But I will be keeping all of them on my beautiful bookshelf. Ooh, don't fall. Don't. So yeah, there's my birthday haul. You guys really showed out. And nope, I'm not going to cry. Give me a second. Thank you. I am looking forward to giving reviews of all of these on this channel. Some of you have expressed that while you understand that my rant views are highly entertaining and they get the clicks, you would like to hear me talk about some books that I love too. So good news, hopefully. I'm hoping that these books lead to some good roads for us this year. I told you I was going to try to be more intentional about reading good books in between the absolute terror show that I put myself through for you. I meant that shit. And so did y'all. You told me, yeah, we'll see, and then sent me good books. So thank you. I can't wait to review them for you. And you really know how to make a lady feel special when she turns 36. Wow. I just don't even. Okay. So thanks for watching, and thank you for your gifts and your love and your support. I look forward to such a great year with you, and this is a great way to start. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.